Yo, it's your boy Marcus Morsini back from the video, and today we'll be breaking down Season 8 Shadow Operatives of COD Mobile coming out on Wednesday at about 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the changes being made, my thoughts, opinions, and whatnot. So we have the new Lag 53 AR coming to the game. It's pretty much the FAL, so a semi-automatic assault rifle. We've got the map Combine from Black Ops 3. Kind of the most exciting part of this for me personally. I would love to play Uplink on Combine. That sounds like fun. Boot camp and single player map training. I'm going to be honest, completely irrelevant information and additions to the game that nobody asked for. So those are here. Assassin, a pretty useless perk unless somebody's on a huge kill streak or just absolutely destroying you. But as long as you're in like a decent player, completely useless and not something you would ever use. But if you do get nuked, I guess, a lot, this could somehow be useful. I don't know. Whatever. Not a big deal. If people you call in like 3 UAVs, essentially, they would be marked as like a high value target and you could see them through walls. I don't know if you could see them for walls for the rest of the game, because that would be pretty insane for you to have to be seen through walls for the next half of the map in a domination game. It sounds kind of crazy. Elite mission achievement icons. So they're adding some new icons for people who did those missions. I think I did them and didn't even know what they were. So I'm sure they were pretty easy to do. Rank icon for players reaching 10,000 rank XP. I'm at like 9,800. So I might get that tomorrow night. And then maybe I'll get the new icon. If it's not cool, I won't use it. So it's kind of whatever. Rank map update. Oh, here we go, man. This is where it gets ugly. There are too many strong cover spots for camping on the map Rush. We will adjust these covers and have more updates in the upcoming seasons. Absolutely no one asked for this. I don't know whose idea this was. They should be fired. Straight up, they need to be fired because they have no idea what's going on and they don't even play their own game. Rush was perfectly fine the way it was. And whatever changes they make will be a downgrade because it should be the original map. So Rush is coming out of all playlists, TDM, Domination, Hardpoint, doesn't matter. They're taking out of everything. They're adding in Collateral Strike, which if you've played it, and you'll probably see a gameplay of it tomorrow, it's not a bad map. It's not a good map. It's just another run-of-the-mill map that exists in COD Mobile for respawns. It's actually, Collateral was a ground war map in Black Ops Cold War. Collateral Strike is just a miniature version of it. That being said, they're also taking out Crossroads and Arsenal. Huge L's for me personally. I enjoy both of those maps as they are newer to the game and not like Crash and Crossfire that I've been playing for like 5 years. And if we want to be honest, I've been playing them for over a decade because they were in COD 4. So old maps staying in the game while the new ones are gone. Respawn update, probably the best overall change for this entire update is this right here. Respawn update for BR. Essentially, when you get down in BR, you get a tag and you have to wait for a revive flight. Now they're doing away with the revive flights and just giving people the ability that once you pick up the tag, it's pretty much you're coming back. And while you're waiting, you can change your class if you want to like Ninja or Clown or whatever class you want to use. So that's kind of a W. I like that change. I've experienced that change. I think it's good. I'm not a BR player, so it doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm a multiplayer ranked guy. I want multiplayer ranked to be good, and that change just doesn't necessarily affect me to that degree. Lag 53, which is the FAL, kind of already talked about this. Not a big deal. Another gun coming in the game. It looks like it's going to 2-tap, so it just fits perfectly in with this garbage meta that we have right now, which we will dive into here in a minute. Dragon's Breath coming to the Jack 12. I'm excited to abuse this. Hopefully it's broken and I can hit Legendary and BR really quickly because I don't actually enjoy playing it. There you go. Next up, weapon optimization. So, this audio switch feature right here. I almost missed this. Not important to me at all, but I guess people might care about this. I don't think it's a big deal, but some people might care. I guess it's just switching the sound of your gun to different sounds or something. I don't know. Completely useless to me personally. Weapon optimization, also completely useless. Whatever this bolt action pre-input switch thing that they're talking about here, I could not care less. I don't really use bolt actions much because I don't snipe and I don't use marksman. So like I said, useless to me. New game mode display. So you'll see like this display. They changed like the whole layout of like the main screen. I'll show you at the end. I don't really care for it. It's not a big deal though. It pretty much just does the exact same thing. It's just a new setup. I guess it's cleaner, but it's not a big deal. Not something that was like, hey, we need this changed. You know what I mean? It's just another thing they did, I guess, because they're bored or don't know what to do with their game. Probably because they don't know what to do with their game. That's a more likely issue. Balance adjustments. Let's get into it. Groza getting a slight buff. Cordite getting a buff. EM2 getting a buff. All these things I'm about to say, pointless, man. All these guns could get buffed to hell. Like, they could get insane buffs. The guns that are broken right now aren't getting any nerfs. Those will still be used. So, Odin getting, like, some suppressor buffs, apparently. The Switchblade's getting the movement buffs. Completely useless. The DRH not getting nerfed. Man-O-War with thermite rounds not getting nerfed. HVK high cal mag not getting nerfed. SKS not getting nerfed. Whatever other broken guns you might think of pop in your head, not getting nerfed. Disabled, not getting nerfed. Yeah, useless. Weapon balancing changes in this update, completely pointless, useless, just a horrible idea. Bruin, HSO 408 Thunder rounds. I didn't even know that was a gun in the game. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be HSO 405, but whatever. Just shows the amount of time and effort they actually care to put into this game by not even being able to get their patch notes right. You would have thought somebody would have proofread this. LMG series get flinched adjustment. I'll be honest with you, I don't care at all. I don't see the MG42 on there, which is interesting, considering that's probably the only gun in the entire history of CODM to be meta and then get nerfed into the ground. I was using it recently, and they have literally pooped on it. Luckily, the attachment system is pretty good, and it's still somewhat viable, but yeah, they just absolutely destroy that gun. Multiplayer operator skill tactics. Thermite is getting a duration increased, so I guess that means it's going to last longer. Another change that absolutely nobody's asking for, so I don't know why they're making that change. Flash drones getting changes. I don't know why that would get touched either, personally. Shadow Blade recharging speed increased. Not a big deal. I don't think the Shadow Blade's even a very good operator skill to use, so that's kind of fine. I don't care. Death Machine also getting some changes as well. Don't care. I mean, reduced 10% damage taken. Like, I just don't think that's enough to be like, oh, wow, that's a big change. Pumped getting a nitrogen capacity increase. If that means you can fly in the air longer, I think that's a bad change. Every time I run into somebody with pumped, I feel like there's a huge issue with like connectivity and shot registration. So if anything, that needs a nerf. That way it's a little bit more balanced. Last two changes, nobody cares. Overall, my thoughts on this season, it's pretty much like every other season of COD Mobile. They're making changes that are pointless, and they are not making changes that need to be made. And then they're also going to make a bunch of changes that nobody asked for, like taking out Rush. Why would they take out Rush? I don't know. I guess they just want me to be mad playing Crash and Crossfire over and over and over again. Anyway, Combine coming back. Uplink on Combine would be really fun. I love that map in BO3. It was probably my favorite map in that game. And I didn't even really like that game. So, that being said, let's dive into this little screen right here. It looks pretty clean, I think. I'm not a fan of it. I don't necessarily care about this screen. Like, who the hell is just sitting here chilling at the screen? Not me. Personally, my idea is to actually play the game, not watch the screen. So, changing this every season, I just don't care. It's not a big deal to me. But with that being said, that's pretty much all the changes being made. Comment down below your thoughts on the changes. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to. It's been your boy Marcus Morsini. I'm out of here. Peace.